What's up guys, my name is Aaron, I'm from Powerhouse Fitness. We're going to be doing the workout demo today. I'm going to introduce you to these guys. First we got Mikey Terry. He's going to be doing the, what is the workout?
We're doing triceps.
I'll
show you.
Next we got J-Cab Fit. He's going to be hitting shoulders and traps. And we got Beer Around the Fit. Back, lats. Corey Fitness. That's
Here we go.
And I'm going to be hitting the chest workout for you guys. And then now we have some giveaways for you guys. And then I guess you go throw in, like, everybody just faces different ways and throws their shit away.
So everyone's going to throw giveaways. And then huddle. And then everyone's going to go in a huddle.
And then we'll do the haka real quick. And then break. Alright.
And then break into...
Break. With the wide grip, focusing on a little bit more width on the lats. As he switches into the close grip, you pull the bar a little bit closer, you get a little bit more thickness. Make sure you guys don't put a whole ton of weight on the stack. You want to pull something that you can hit 10 to 12 reps. You don't want to look like those people just pulling aimlessly, looking like a fool at the gym. Make sure that you get that solid contraction on the bottom. And if your biceps are doing all the work, that's how you know you're doing it wrong.
Switch grips.
I went over that already. Oh, you did? Yeah. Want me to slow it down more?
Yeah.
Alright. Now we got Brandon with the close grip, working on a little bit more thickness for the back, hitting those rhomboids along with the lats and traps. Next we have Corey with the dumbbell row. Make sure again you have that full extension contracting the lats. Secondary muscle will be the biceps. Make sure your back is in a neutral position. You don't want to be arched. Stagger your feet with the left foot forward and the right foot back. If you're going to be rowing with the right hand, you don't want an opposite grip. You want to give yourself some space where you can row and get that contraction at the top. Definitely adding thickness to the back. Thanks. Got my boy Mikey Terry on the tricep pull down. Those horseshoes popping. A lot of people think that if you want bigger arms, you got to hit biceps more often, but that's wrong. You got to hit those triceps. Triceps take up 2/3 portion of the arm. Here we got Mikey Terry. Why don't you describe those 3 portions of the tricep?
You have the medial head, the lateral head, and the long head. Hence, hey, the long head is not below your waist. It's actually right next to your arm. In fact, what you want to do is notice that tempo. We're not rushing it. As you come down, you want to contract, squeeze, and go back to that stretch, nice and slow. Contract, squeeze, go back.
I don't know about you, but Mikey looks like he knows what he's talking about. And then I'll throw in like...
Everyone wants those big arms, but get those triceps. 2/3. Remember that.
Okay, I see you. The Air Maxes too.
Next we got a boy over here, Shreddy Eddie, hitting those bow shoulders. Rotating those weights at the top, puts a little bit more tension on those delts, hitting those posterior, anterior delts, medial delt. Make sure that you're dropping just slightly below 90, pressing up all the way at the top, get that good contraction, keep that tension on those delts so they can grow. And then I'll be like, what's more important, weight or the contraction? And tell them like, oh wow, this is, you know, focusing on keeping the tension is more important about this. You don't need to do a whole ton of weight.
So it's all about keeping that time under tension, making sure you get that full contraction at the top and the bottom.
And then next you're gonna go right into the frontal or lateral raises with a little pour at the end. Make sure that you're raising laterally, rotating the wrist at the top, like you're pouring something into the glass. It gives you a little bit more tension on the posterior delts and anterior delts. Alright, Next we got posterior delt flies. Here we're using the incline bench, keeping the chest pressed against the incline. It lets you put all the tension on the shoulders. Make sure again that using the weight that you can do, we don't need to get a whole ton of weight to focus on these cuts to get these shoulders right here. You want to focus more on the tension and the contraction at the top. No need to use, like I said, a whole ton of weight and put that unnecessary strain on the shoulder. That full range of motion, contraction up at the top, squeeze, look at all those rope mat veins going on right there. Good. Make sure, look, contraction all the way at the top, gets that full bicep hand. Notice that he's not swinging his back. A lot of problems that people make is when they're doing the bicep curl, they tend to sway back because the weight's too much for them. You want to do a weight that you can do, hit 10 to 12 reps, get that contraction at the bottom. At the top, I'm sorry. Now he's going to jump over to the dumbbell work. For those of you that like dumbbells, you can try, again, keeping that back straight, not swaying. Rotate the wrist up at the top so you get that rotation and the bicep, get that peak. Just a little more thickness and fullness of the biceps. Nice, slow, and easy. No need to sway and do a bunch of aimless reps. Make sure you get those nice contractions at the top. Damn, my boy. It's okay. Mighty Mike is pretty mighty. Here we got him doing the squats. Notice that his toes are flared. A lot of people tend to keep their toes pointed forward, puts just the attention on the quads. Notice how he has his toes flared, gets a little bit more hamstrings and glutes involved. He's dropping a little bit below 90 to get the glutes involved as well and hamstrings. Has the bar resting on top of his traps in a comfortable position. It's not sliding down his back. Arms are spaced correctly, giving him a comfortable grip. Notice that his head is not looking up. He's looking straight down, keeping that neutral spine. A lot of people think that they're going to load a whole ton of weight up on the bar. Look up, keeps a lot of tension on the neck. Squats are already taxing on the CNS, or central nervous system as it is. You want to make sure you keep that neutral spine to alleviate any strain on the neck. And then boom, just like that. Over on the bench press, notice he got his elbows tucked. A lot of common flaws that people make are they flare those elbows out, not necessarily at 9 degrees. You don't need to keep them there. Elbows tucked. Also, a lot of people, another thing that people forget is bench press is not only focusing just on the front portion of your body. You want to make sure that you keep your lats tight and your shoulder blades tight so you can have that pressing power all the way through. Feet are planted on the ground. Don't have your feet up on the bench or feet in the air. I see people a lot of times in the gym, they got their feet all over the place, doing abs while they're doing bench at the same time. You want to keep that feet planted on the ground for that pressing power. Notice that his ring fingers on the power rings of the bar, pressing straight through, hitting right at his nipple line or below. You don't need to press at your neck or the pec major, the upper part of your chest. Right at the middle portion of the chest, pressing all the way through. Remember keeping those shoulder blades tight, and that's your chest for you. Next we got Mike and Terry again over on the incline pec fly. The dumbbells, notice that he has a comfortable weight that he's comfortable doing as you get the contraction at the top. Notice how his wrists stay straight all the way through his forearms. This is definitely an intermediate to advanced exercise. You don't want to be doing this if you're just getting into the gym, just working out. Reason being is this requires a lot of stabilizer work, a lot of tension not only on the chest but on the delts. So if you're not comfortable extending that weight all the way out, that's how you mess up your rotator cuffs. Tend to put a little unnecessary stress on the shoulder. Notice how he has that squeeze up at the top, squeezing that pec major and the middle part of the chest. And notice how he gets good width all the way down so he gets that stretch on the chest. And then, Mikey, what's another common misconception that people make with the pec deck? With the chest fly. And you'll be doing make sure that you can do Mike, how do you get your chest the way it is? Is it a lot more heavy weight or do you focus a lot more on contraction?
More of that contraction and that stretch. It's like breaking a bone. What happens when you break a bone and it heals?
Goes back stronger.
Same thing with your muscle fibers. You want to tear those muscle fibers, have them heal, and that's how you develop a big chest.
So guys, it's not only about heavy weight. We got Mikey over here, fucking IFBB Pro, Cali Muscle Story, Ronnie Coleman.
Not yet. Soon.
All right, guys, it's the end of the workout demo. Next, we got questions, Q&A that you guys may have for any of these athletes up on here. Go ahead and ask away. First, we'll start with this guy over here. Boom, what's your question? All right, follow that. Yo, Mikey, he wants to know what are two other exercises that you recommend for the chest?
I would recommend everything incline. Do it the pec deck, and also try it with the Smith machine. Do an incline Smith machine on the press.
Okay, cool.
This guy has a question. He wants to know how valuable is posing, or how important is posing if you're trying to do a physique contest, and if you guys are willing to do a posing thingy right now.
Mikey, it's very important. I mean, if you can't learn pose and show your weak side, show your best side, and you work your ass off for like, what, 3-4 months, and you're gonna lose because you're posing, it's very, very important. So learn to express your good side, your strong points, and hide your weak points.
Yo, Mikey, strike a pose for us real quick.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Basic side, homie.
It's like arts.
Hey, chill.
Hey.
Patties on. Thank you.
Which clean up in the front right here.
We got the puddle.
It's like a swan.
We're so fluid. I'm like, damn.
And then, Shreddy Eddie, how do you get those boulder shoulders? What's two other exercises that you can focus on that's really going to give you thick, round shoulders, capped off shoulders?
Honestly, it's all about doing the same movements that we did, the shoulder presses, but just doing different angles, targeting different areas of the delts and the shoulders, the rear delts, the medium delts, and the front delts. So all about the angles.
Thanks again for watching the workout demo and supporting these guys up here and watching them do their thing. Here we have again
Corey Fitness.
Being around the fit.
Mike and Terry.
JCat Fit.
and I'm Aaron Morales and hope you enjoy the rest of FitCon.